turns, 3 and 4. Chad White on the bottom. William Duff on the top. Checkered flag in the air. Who's going to win? It's William Duff. No, look out. He just junked it. Look out. Oh, my God. World's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. On the call tonight. On your feet. Off your seat. It's about to go green. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. Tonight we're here with the Dentist's Choice 225 at Old Atlanta. Right now, qualifying action is underway, and Thomas Spencer, the field filler, is junk. Well done, Thomas. Boy, I tell you what, Thomas fluked his way to the top of the board during practice. Well, it's not going to work for qualifying, Thomas. You're junk. But out here out of Peoria, Illinois, Jared Skinner ripping it around the track here. Let's see what kind of lap time he's got in store for us in the number 7 from Juicy Spider Gaming. Let's hop on board. Skinner crossing the line there with a lap time about 2/10 off the pace right now. Sam Hoff, top of the board. He's known for cheating. He is the admin of the league. He sets the rules to whatever is best for him. That's the rumor in the garage anyways. But Sam Hoff, top of the board here for now. Eric Kepth in second, followed by Ryan Housden, Alex McQueen, and Ruben Rodas sitting in 5th for now. But you're watching Superstar ARCA Cup Series action, qualifying underway. We're going to take a quick break before we get ready to roll. We're going to have 2 heat races here tonight, per the usual. We will be right back here shortly, folks. Be sure to click that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Atlanta 2008, coming up next. And we are back here with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series Wednesday night action right here on the world's #1 streaming service. And folks, it is official. Quick time, Sam Hoff, top of the board, going to kick off from the pole position. But first, we've got 2 heat races here to set the rest of the lineup here tonight. And heat race #1 is going to start things off. On the front row, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Eric Kep on the inside, Ryan Housen on the outside. Row number 2 going to be McQueen and Senior, followed by Allison Malm, Bush McBasketball, Lampy Anderson, Marshall Martin, Lopez Johnson, and Cantonis going to round out your field here for your Superstar ARCA Cup Series heat race #1. We are ready to roll here, folks. Again, 7-lap heat races here, and the Dentist's Choice 225 on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. So again, your front row, it's going to be Kep on the inside, Housden on the outside. Sorry, I'm having trouble here tonight. But we are ready to roll here, folks. 15 cars taking the track here for heat race #1 on the world's #1 streaming service. In the chat, we've got Drunken Spider. Appreciate you popping in here. Drunken Spider is one of the masterminds behind Juicy Spider Studios. Be sure to check them out, folks. These racers are going to be heading into the Juicy Spider restart zone here shortly as we're taking the green flag this time around. No cautions in these heat races. Nothing but green flag action. While we're waiting, though, folks, click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Drop a comment. Let us know who you're pulling for. Who's going to win it? My pick to win this heat race, I think it's going to be Ryan Housen. That's my guess. We're going to go with Housen on the outside of the front row. But look at this sold-out crowd here tonight at Old Atlanta. These fans are on their feet. They're off their seats. They're ready for some green flag action as the pace truck is in. Field is set as they roll into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. Heat race #1 underway. Clean and green so far as they go through the tri-oval heading into turn 1. Kep on the inside, Housen on the outside. Gonna be a drag race down the backstretch here. Who's going to take over the top spot? Oh, a big move there. Hunter Senior, I'm seeing down to the inside. Senior in the 12 goes from 3rd to 2nd, trying to make the pass on Kep. Not sure if the top lane or the bottom lane is the way to go, but we're going to find out here, folks. I have received word that there is significant tire wear here tonight. So it's definitely going to mean much more during our main event. But here in the heat race, you just burn them up because it's only 7 laps. As Ryan Housen continues to lead the pack out front. And Kep is junk. Oh, no, the 4 of Allison involved. 67 junk. Uh-oh, handful of them are junk. I think Kep might have got turned. Let's see this replay real quick, folks. Take a look at Eric Kep there in the 63. Gets into the wall. Comes straight down. Oh, gosh. Jump. So Kep junks it, steps on his own, you know what. But for now, Hunter Senior in the 2nd position trying to run down the 98 of Ryan Housen. On board with Hunter Senior trying to rip this thing around. Let's jump up to the Harpoon Design blimp cam. There you have it. Bumper to bumper battling for the race lead here in heat race #1. Jennifer Housen in the chat is pulling for Ryan out front. Can Ryan hold on, Jennifer, or is he going to choke? Let us know in the chat. What do you think's going to happen? The Bangor, Pennsylvania native, Ryan Housen out front with just nearly 3 laps left to go. Can he hold off Hunter Senior, who's hard charging right behind him? So Housen still out front, followed by Senior, Malm, Martin, and Johnson, your top 5. Going through turns 3 and 4 here. Going to be 2 laps left to go. Drunken Spider is pulling for Hunter to get the win. Let's see if Hunter Sr. can do it or if he's going to let him down. Let's hop on board. We're on board with the number 12 machine. Hunter Sr. looking to the inside of your race leader with just a lap and a half left to go here in heat race number 1. Tonight's race, the Dentist's Choice 225 on the world's number 1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Looks like it is tough to pass out front here tonight. Can Hunter Sr. figure something out here as they go through the tri-oval, crossing the line? White flag in the air. Hunter Sr. looking to the inside. It's going to be a door-to-door battle for the race lead. Down the backstretch for the final time. Housden going to hold that top line. Looks like he's got this one in the bag as they head into 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming out of turn 4, looks all good to me. Checkered flag in the air. Ryan Housden wins heat race number 1. Hunter Sr. brings home second, followed by Michael Malm, Craig Martin, and Nathan Johnson, your top 5. So there you have it there, folks. That was heat race number 1, but don't you worry. We've got more heat races to go here tonight. And I'm trying to load some car cameras here for you, folks. All right, that's the end of heat number 1. Time to jump straight into heat race number 2. Tonight's starting lineup for heat number 2 is as follows. On your front row, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Dylan Johnson in the pole position. Not sure what got into his Cheerios. Normally, he's in the back. On his outside, going to be Nate Bogus. He's usually back there as well. Row number 2, you've got Ruben Rodas, Isaiah Watrous. Row 3, Dustin Coggin, Daniel Molnix. Row number 4, going to be Jared Skinner, Jimmy Geikus. Row 5, Donald Kite, Caleb Yates. Row 6, Jordan Evans, Tate Lupret. And then row number 7, Michael James in the field filler himself, Thomas Spencer, starting dead last. That's where Thomas belongs, ladies and gentlemen. We saw out in practice he somehow set quick time, but there must have been a timing and scoring issue because there is no way that number 3 of Thomas Spencer was out front. We're going to jump over to a quick ad break while we wait for these guys to pace around here and take the green flag next time around in the Dentist's Choice 225 heat race number 2. But the field is set here, ladies and gentlemen. We are at Old Atlanta with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. Your front row, it's going to be Dylan Johnson in the 25 and Nate Bogus in the 11. 2 normally back markers sitting on the front row here for heat number 2. Something's got to give as the pace truck is in as they roll into the juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. Heat number 2 is underway. Johnson holds on for now, but we know the top line's the way to go. Ruben Rodas looking to the inside. Can Rubus, you're 2 for 1. The 11 of August smokes the wall. New race leader, Ruben Rodas out front. Can he hold on? Just 7 laps around the track. No cautions here in Superstar ARCA Cup Series heat race action. Ruben Rodas looking to run away from it. Let's hop on board with the HMS TV left rear suspension cam on your race leader, Ruben Rodas. Nobody's junking it just quite yet, but it's only a matter of time, folks, as a couple of them get into the wall. It is a hornet's nest down the backstretch. These guys want to run as well as they can here because this does help set the field in our feature event up next. But you know, Ruben Rodas all week long, he was just calling me every single night, asking me tips about Atlanta, saying, Blake, how do I run well out of Atlanta? What do I do? What do I do? He wouldn't leave me alone. I was honestly getting annoying. But I said, Ruben, listen here, buddy. You need to do this, this, and this. You know, that's patented stuff. I can't tell you on air. But it looks like he listened to me pretty well, and he's sitting in the race lead here in heat race number 2. It is always a good feeling to coach up Ruben Rodas to actually be fast for once. But Dylan Johnson, he was the pole sitter here in heat number 2, sitting in the second position out of Davison. Still don't know where Davison is. You think Dylan would have changed that one of these days? Well, he's not gonna, folks. He's from Davison. Nobody knows or cares where that's at. In the third position, we've got Dustin Coggin. We've got Lillian Coggin in the chat pulling for Dustin. She's yelling, Dustin, get on the gas. Third is not good enough. Lillian deserves better, Dustin. Let's go. Door-to-door battle, though, for the third position. It's Daniel Molnix in the 4th spot in that 21 machine. Keep an eye on this 21. I tell you what, Daniel Molnix, he just started playing American Truck Simulator, and he is not much of a trucker. They say he's got soft hands. Oh, the 7 is junk! Oh, no. Jared Skinner is junk. Staying green. Let's see what happened real quick, though, folks. Here you have it. Tries to throw a block. Didn't work. He's jumped. There goes Skinner. So Ruben Rodas still your race leader. Again, no cautions here in this heat race action. Final heat race of the evening. Just a couple laps remain as they head down the backstretch. Ruben Rodas out front. Second position, Dylan Johnson, followed by Dustin Coggin, Daniel Molnix, and Jimmy Geikus, your top 5. Through the tri-oval, white flag in the air. Final lap around here at Old Atlanta. Who's going to bring home heat race number 2? Looks like we've got a 2-car breakaway. It's Ruben Rodas out front. Dylan Johnson trying to reel him in. Ruben gets into the wall here. Does he have enough momentum to hold off the 25 of Johnson? Johnson looks to the outside. Rodas for the final time into turns 3 and 4. Car kicks a little sideways, throws a slide job. Checkered flag in the air. Your winner's going to be Ruben Rodas. So Rodas almost chokes away that heat race. He's able to hold on as Dylan Johnson brings home second, followed by Daniel Molnix, Isaiah Watchers, and Jimmy Geikus, your top 5, folks. That concludes our heat race action. We're going to do a quick warm-up here, let these guys rev up these motors, test out the setups, and fine-tune the cars, and then we're going to be ready to roll for tonight's main event. Folks, tonight it's the Dentist's Choice 225 here at Old Atlanta on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're going to take a quick break. Don't you worry, though. We're going HMS TV side by side. Might throw a quick ad in there, too. We will be right back for the start of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The Dennis Choice 225 on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Superstar ARCA Cup Series action. It's time for tonight's starting lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dennis Choice 225, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Superstar ARCA Cup Series action. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. On the front row in the pole position in the 00, Samuel Hoff on his outside. He's a dirty driver. It's the 14, Nathan Fryer. Row number 2 on the inside, it's going to be the 98, Ryan Housen on his outside. The 5, Ruben Rodas. Row number 3 on the inside, and the number 12 machine from Juicy Spider Gaming, Hunter Sr. on his outside. The 25, Dylan Johnson. Row number 4 on the inside in the 69 machine, Michael Malm on his outside. The 21, Daniel Molman. Row number 5 on the inside, going to be the 22 of Craig Martin on his outside. The 60, Isaiah Watrous. Row number 6 on the inside in the 19, Nathan Johnson on his outside. The 18, Jimmy Dykes. Row number 7 on the inside in the 94 machine, Brian Marshall on his outside. The 52, Tate Lupret. Jumping on back here into row number 8 on the inside, going to be the 91, Chris Bush on his outside. The field filler starting in the 16th position, the 3, Thomas Spencer. Row number 9 on the inside in the 88 machine, Albert Lopez on his outside. The 46, Dustin Coggin. Row number 10 on the inside, he junked it in the heat race. It's the 67, Alex Anderson on his outside. The 16, Jordan Evans. Row number 11 on the inside in the 63 machine, Eric Keff on his outside. The 1, Michael James. Row number 12 on the inside in the 93, Tim McBasketball on his outside. The 11, Nate Bogus. In row number 13, you've got the 4 of Tony Allison Jr. and the 70 of Caleb Yates. Row number 14, Dylan Lampy in the 55 machine on his outside. The 2, Donald Kite. Back into row number 15 in the 95 machine, Alex McQueen on his outside. He junked it. The 7, Jared Skinner. And in row 16, all to himself, the Blockbuster 99 machine starting dead last. It's Carl Cantonis. So there is tonight's starting lineup here in the Superstar ARCA Cup Series on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. As always, folks, we appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to click that like button on the video for us. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment, all that good stuff, because we are ready to roll. It is the Dentist's Choice 225 here tonight, Superstar ARCA Cup Series. We are ready to roll. Your front row, though, it's going to be the 00, Sam Hoff, and the 14, Nathan Fryer. Again, we know tire wear is going to be huge here tonight as we pull up some race information. Take a look. Track temp at 130 degrees. Wow. But the field is set. Fans are pumped up. They are ready to roll. On your feet. Off your seats. Sam Hoff leads them into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Green flag in the air. The Dennis Choice 225 is underway. Sam Hoff holds on to that race lead. Right behind him, Ryan Housen on his back bumper. Housen looks to the inside. Down the backstretch. Does Housen have the pace to get around the 00? Looks like he's got a little bit of help behind him of the 5 of Ruben Rodas. Into turns 3 and 4. Drag race for the race lead. Nobody has junked it just quite yet. At the line, your race leader is going to be Sam Hall. Hard racing here early on. Again, we know saving them tires is important. So definitely not that important on who runs away at the beginning. Sam Hoff might be letting Housen go, but we're going to have to wait and find out how this rolls. Not sure how many laps of fuel these guys can make it, but tires are much more important than fuel here tonight, I can tell you that. We're going to be roasting some tires out here. Ryan Housen out front here in the lap number 3. Your race leader, second place right now, Sam Hoff in that 00 machine, sitting in third. Ruben Rodas in 5. We have Nathan Fryer sitting in 4th, and then a battle for 5th behind him between Dylan Johnson in the 25 and then the 12 of Hunter Sr. Clean and green so far here tonight at Old Atlanta with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. These guys taking it easy here tonight. Probably a good choice, but folks, it is time to drop to the rear. See who's running in the back. The Hutchinson Motorsports TV battle for last right now. We're going to give it to Michael Malm. This car is slow. He's junk. He's running 30th. We're going to give him the battle for last. You might notice there is a car in 31st, but I believe he either served a penalty or he started off a pit road. So right now, Michael Malm gets your HMS TV battle for last award. Well done, Michael. Not too far ahead of him, though, per usual, Tim McBasketball with the pedigree number 93 machine sitting in the 27th position. I'll tell you what, this West Newbury, Massachusetts native Tim McBasketball, he's got no speed. Just another week for old Timmy. Man, this guy needs to get on the gas, I'll tell you that right now. But we jump back up front, got some hard racing, trying to take each other 3 wide, it's looking like. Meanwhile, Nathan Johnson sitting in that 13th position out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. I tell you what, Nathan just took a beating from Ohio State University. Boy, a rough football game for the Michigan Blue. They got a whooping. Keep an eye on some battles up here, though. Right now, Jimmy Geikus in the High Rock number 18 machine, sitting in the 9th position, trying to roll that bottom line. Let's hop on board with the 18 machine, Jimmy Geikus. Meanwhile, new race leader out front, Ruben Rodas takes over the top spot. Well, Ryan Housen, he was your race leader, and look at him. He's fallen all the way back to 5th. Not sure if he had an issue or if he's already worn those tires down. We'll continue to monitor the 98 machine of Ryan Housen. So Sam Hoff taking over that top spot, though, in that 00. So back out front goes Sam Hoff. Second, going to be Ruben Rodas, followed by Daniel Molnix, Isaiah Watrous, and Ryan Housen rounds out your top 5. Boy, these guys continue to race hard but clean. No cautions just quite yet here as we head into lap number 10. This next time around here in the Dentist's Choice 225 on the world's #1 streaming service. They're 3 wide. Thomas Spencer, the field fitter, sitting at the top of the line there, going 3 wide in a battle for 12. The Long Beach, California native Thomas Spencer sitting in the 12th position. Nathan Fryer for starting in 2nd. He's cruising around in the 6th position out of Salina, Kansas. Well, let's drop back in the field a little bit, see what else we got going on. Donald Kite up 11 positions, is the start of this race, folks, up to the 17th after starting in the 28th spot. As we watch him rip it down the backstretch, Sam Hoff continues to pace the field as your race leader. His teammate Ruben Rodas right behind him. There you see the field trying to run down Sam Hoff out front. And take a look at this here. Ruben Rodas with the old Hutchinson Motorsports TV logo. That's the old one, folks. He's going retro. Look at that. Well, we haven't used that logo in a while. Ruben Rodas doing a throwback for us. Caution is out. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, my. Jared Skinner is junk. See what happens. Michael James involved in the 1 machine. He gets dumped. The 4 of Allison just junks him. The 7 involved. Collateral damage there. The 1 of Michael James just got jumped. Tony Allison Jr. just flat out dumped him. Folks, that was intentional. But we're going to take a quick break here. You're watching the Dentist Choice 225 here on the world's #1 streaming service, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Superstar ARCA Cup Series action. Don't you go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back as we continue the Dentist Choice 225. We are back here at Old Atlanta. Field is set. Sam Hoff, still your race leader. Isaiah Watrous takes over the 2nd spot. Looks like Sam Hoff's going to elect to start from the high line this time. Probably a good decision here at Old Atlanta. These guys got fresh tires. They are ready to rock here with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. As our racers are cruising around, they see the juicy Spider restart zone coming up here on the right. Pace truck is in. Field is set. On your feet, off your seats. Green flag back in the air at Old Atlanta. Great jump there from Sam Huff, your race leader out front. Daniel Molnick's taking over the second spot as he was in the high line there. High lane seems to be the place to go here for the restarts as Molnick takes over second, moving Watchers to third, Rodas fourth, followed by Housen in fifth. Alex Anderson up 13 spots as the start of this race, making 14. He's moved himself into the top 5. Boy, a bad heat race for Anderson as he junked it, has worked through the field fairly quickly. Speaking of which, let's pull up your HMS TV hard charger board, and there you have it. Donald Kite on the top of the hard charger board. He's gained 17 spots since the start of this race here. Into 11th he goes. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead. Sam Hoff trying to hold off Daniel Molnick on the inside line. Molnick's trying to learn how to truck in American Truck Simulator. I've been trying to help him out, but he's just not very good at the game. But it looks like Watcher's going to give Sam Hoff a push, and that's going to move Molnick from second, probably back to third. We got 21 fans tuned in right now, folks. Be sure to click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. In the chat, we've got Drunken Spider tuned in, as well as Lucas. Lucas is pulling for Old Money Racing. Folks, let's pull up your HMS TV point standings for the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. As we are clean and green, these guys continue to race for the race lead. So Sam Hoff out front by 94 points right now in the point standings. Hunter Sr. sitting in second, 94 points back. Then we have Carl Cantonis, followed by Craig Martin and Jared Skinner. So there's your top 15 or so there in the Superstar ARCA Cup Series points. But for now, Isaiah Watchers has taken over the top spot out of Mooresville, North Carolina, the number 60 machine. Isaiah Watchers, new race leader. That's going to put Molnick into second, followed by Hoff into third, then Rodas and Anderson. Rounds out your top 5 here so far. Going up to our eyes in the sky, the Harpoon Design Blimp, folks. I tell you what, you're looking for a nice looking paint scheme. Head on over harpoondesign.com. Paint start at just $25. Can you believe that? I sure can. Oh, and there goes the Harpoon Design blimp right now on your screen. Wow, what a view. One of the best blimps in the business. Harpoon Design. Brantley Roden cuts no corners here. Appreciate all he does for all these racers with the paint schemes as well as the channel here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. One of the best supporters in the business, harpoondesign.com. We're single file out front though. These guys are riding. Again, saving tires is a big deal here tonight. 130-degree track temperature. Time to check out the manufacturer standings here, folks. In the Toyotas, Sam Hoff sitting in the 3rd position is the top running Toyota. Got 11 Yoders out there. Average running position, 14.8. Going to the Chevys. Look out, Rodas trying to junk it. Rodas able to save it, almost junks it. What a save. But meanwhile, in the Chevys, Daniel Molnick sitting in P1. He is the top Chevy, of course, with 8 Chevys. Average running position, 15.6. And then in the Fords, you got Donald Kite sitting in the 5th position. New race leader out front, Daniel Molnick makes the pass for the top spot. That moves Isaiah Watchers back into second. Hoff into third, followed by Rodas and Kite, your top 5. Door-to-door battle for the second position. Daniel Molnick on the top side, Sam Hoff on the bottom. Big run on that outside line from the 21 of Molnick. Can Molnick make the pass back for the race lead? Looks like he's got it. Yes, sir. New race leader, Daniel Molnick. Let's drop back in the field here. Take a look at this guy. The field filler himself sitting in the 13th position. It's Thomas Spencer. Going further back in the field, not a great night so far for Dustin Coggin. We know Lillian's tuned in watching. He needs to get on the gas. Sitting in the 17th position out of Grantville, Georgia. Dustin Coggin, he's got some work to do, boys. Folks, while you're tuned in, be sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, let us know who's going to win this thing, who's going to junk it. We'll keep an eye on your favorite driver as Daniel Molnix continues to lead this race. I'll tell you who's not going to win it. The last car on the lead lap is this guy. Tim McBasketball. This guy is slow. He's junk. He's running 29th. Boy, we got a competitive battle here for the 30th position. These two door-to-door racing hard. Tim McBasketball holds on to the 29th spot. What a clinic he is doing. Well done, Tim. Actually, Michael James is a lap down, so that wasn't a battle for the spot, but nonetheless, it was impressive anyways. But out front, Daniel Molnix, still your race leader here, going into lap number 29 this time around. Kelly Wood, latest subscriber to Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Congratulations, Kelly. You just made the best decision of your life. Wow. Kelly Wood, the latest GOAT of HMS TV. We appreciate you, Kelly. Filthy Media in the chat says that last name can't be real for McBasketball. It's true. That's actually his last name. 100% true. But Daniel Molnix out front. Kelly Wood, let us know in the chat. Who are you pulling for? Who's going to win this thing? Who do you want to win this thing? Who is going to win this thing? And who, most importantly, who's going to jump it? Lucas in the chat saying Johnson battle for 10. Well, it was. But right now, Dylan Johnson sitting in 10th with Nathan Johnson in 12th. Now it's going to be a Johnson and Johnson battle for 11th as one goes to the inside. Look out, they're junking it! Oh no, caution might come out. Oh no, we're good. Oh man, we got some hard damage into the wall here. Let's see a replay here real quick. We're still clean and green, folks. There you have it. We actually saw this live. We're in the Harpoon Design blimp right now. Nathan Johnson, the 19 car there. Looks like the 22 gets loose into the apron. Oh, Johnson just gets into the 25. So Johnson takes out Johnson, and now they're both junked. Wow, Lucas, thanks for pointing that out earlier on. Lucas must have known that was going to happen. He saw something brewing there between the two Johnsons, and they just junked each other. But we're still clean and green here in the lap number 31. Daniel Molnix out front, followed by Watrous, Hoff, Anderson, and Rodas, your top 5. Hard racing through the field here tonight. Again, track temps are about 130 degrees, so tire wear is no joke, folks. These guys are roasting some tires hard into the wall. Go somebody. That is the 69, I believe, of Michael Malm. Absolutely junks it. The Auto Shot 69 machine. He's going to have some damage. You better look out. I would not want to be around that 69. One of the only times you're not going to want 69 is with Michael Malm in the car. But Daniel Molnix still your race leader. You see Isaiah Watrous there in the 60 machine in second, trying to rip the fence here. As always, though, folks, we appreciate you popping in here, spending your Wednesday night on the world's #1 streaming service. That's right, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We are live here tonight with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series, Old Atlanta, the Dentist's Choice 225. Pretty clean racing so far. We've had one caution. Not too shabby compared to some of the other races here. These guys look to be figuring things out here. Let's hop on board. Brian Marshall in the 16th position. Meanwhile, Donald Kite cruising around in the 17th spot. After starting in the rear, he started in the 28th position, sitting in 17th for now. Let's see if Donald can find his way back up to the front. Daniel Molnix continues to pace the field. He is your race leader here. As we're on board with our third place car of Isaiah Watchers trying to run down Sam Hoff there in the 00. We got about a 7-car breakaway up front here, folks, into lap number 37. 150 laps here tonight at Old Atlanta. As we pull up your HMS TV lap leaderboard, Sam Hoff has led 15 laps with Daniel Molnix 13. Then we have Isaiah Watrous with 5, and then Housden 3, and Rodas 1. Oh, look out. I don't know if there was contact there. That was pretty close between the 67 and the 60. 67 almost junked the 60, and I tell you what, the 67 has been on a tear this season, just junking people left and right. I think a couple of people might own one here tonight. We're going to find out if this all works out for the 67 of Alex Anderson. Anderson up to the second position here. Let's see how long these guys can stay out here on tires and fuel. They did just pit not too long ago on that first caution. Here is your pit strategy board. 25 laps ago, they all headed down pit road. So they should still have a little while to go before pit stops are needed. But the question is tire fall off. Where are we sitting at? Looks like we've got a 1.5 seconds of tire fall off here after 25 laps. Dominating race so far for Daniel Molnix. He is out front, your race leader in that 21 machine, trying to hold off Alex Anderson. Anderson looks to be one of the faster cars on the track. He's gained 17 spots at the start of this race. He might be your hard charger. Let's take a look. Yep, Alex Anderson in the second spot after starting 19th. He's up to second. So he is definitely one to watch here tonight at Atlanta. The question is, has he been saving those tires? That's going to be the real question here, folks. Well, we drop back into the 7th position here. Hunter Sr. came into tonight second in the point standings as he's battling for 7th. Look out! Oh, no! Sam Hoff might be junk. I don't know. I think he saved it. Wow. That could have been ugly for Hoff. Let's see what happened here. He just gets loose coming off the corner, it looks like. Oh, no, he gets into the wall, goes all the way down to the apron, able to save it at least. Keeps it rolling. So Sam Hoff falls back to the 8th spot. Not great news for Hoff. It could have been much worse as Daniel Molnix continues to lead the race out front. Molnix continues to hold off the 67 of Anderson. Folks, we're going to take a quick break and go Hutchinson Motorsports TV side by side. We will be right back. Enjoy some tunes. We'll toss an ad in while we're on break. Don't you worry, though, folks. We'll keep you in tune. And we are back here at Old Atlanta. We've got a battle for the race lead. The 67 of Anderson trying to pull a move off the 21 of Daniel Molnix, and it's not going to stick as he throws it sideways, trying to finish the pass, unable to do so. She's going to fall back in the line as Molnix holds on to that top spot. Meanwhile, Ruben Rodas still in the third position, running pretty good here tonight. Good to see Rodas in that 5 machine have a good run. Been a tough season so far for that 5 car. Be sure, folks, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let us know in the chat who you pulling for. 67 of Anderson almost junks it again. He is pushing that car for all it has. But we fall back here into the 12th position. Nathan Fryer in that 14 machine after starting second. He's in the 12th position for now. Let's hop on board. I think I just received word through the radio that the 67 is going to be pitting, so he's going to open up this green flag pit cycle. So here comes the 67 of Anderson from second. He's going to head down pit road. Probably a good call. We saw him. His tires were hurting there. He was pushing it for all it has as he worked through the field fairly quickly there. Looks like some others are going to start heading down pit road. Jordan Evans just jumped it. Let's see if we stay green. Yep, we're still green here, folks. Jordan Evans goes down pit road, throws to the slide job. Slide job, 67, what a move. The auto shot, 69 machine. Boy, what a race for him. We're still clean and green though, folks. Daniel Molnix, your race leader, how long is he gonna wanna stay out? Folks, remember there is significant tire fall off here tonight. We're looking at about 1.6, 1.7 seconds of tire fall off here after 30 plus laps of green flag action. 36 laps on these tires here, folks. And here comes Molnix. So my guess is, folks, Anderson's going to cycle into the race lead after this pit stop. Oh, look out, the 5 of Rodas spins it out. He's jumped. Well done, Ruben. Way to choke. Look at this guy. Somebody get the clown nose, cue the circus music, because Ruben Rodas just blew it. But meanwhile, Ryan Housen, your race leader for now, still needs to pit. Again, you don't want to stay out here too long. You're looking at almost 2 seconds of tire fall off here since the 40-lap green flag cycle started. 22 fans watching here right now, folks. Be sure, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, we are the world's #1 streaming service. You're watching the Dentist's Choice 225 here at Old Atlanta. Been a good race so far. I believe we still just have one caution on the night. Here comes Housen down pit road, as well as Hunter Sr. in the second position. Nate Bogus in third, going to pit, as well as Nathan Fryer in fourth. Here comes Brian Marshall, and just as we expected, Alex Anderson going to cycle into the race lead, it looks like. So he was the first to pit here out of your race leaders. Let's see if that strategy plays off. He's able to save the tires as we pull up the HMS TV pit strategy board. So there goes Anderson cycling into that race lead. That's going to put Daniel Molnix into second, Sam Hoff up to third. So it looks like Anderson might have pit about 2 laps before Daniel Molnix. So we're going to see how big of a difference that makes in these lap times coming up here. Looks like Molnix is about 0.3 of a second faster than Anderson that last time around. But as always, we appreciate you spending your Wednesday night right here on the world's #1 streaming service with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series action going on. Meanwhile, it looks like Jesse Becker and Christian Taylor are also live on the channel at the moment with the GLSR Mr. Radiator Truck Series. I believe they're at Rockingham tonight over there in the GLSR trucks. Always a good series to watch, folks. So after this race is over, pop over there and check out what's going on, watch the replay, all that good stuff. We've always got some action going here on HMS TV. I believe we've got 6 weekly leagues right now going on. One of them just ended. So we're down to 6. We did have 7. But Alex Anderson out front by about 2 seconds with Daniel Molnick second, followed by Sam Hoff, Isaiah Watrous, and Eric Kepf. Rounds out your top 5. Well, since the pit cycle is over, folks, we're going to take a quick break. That way you can stretch your legs, grab yourself an ice cold beverage. We're going in a lap number 57 out of 150 here in the Dentist Choice 225 at Old Atlanta with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. We will be right back. We are back here, folks. Caution is out. Let's see what happened. Looks like Caleb Yates is jumped. There you have it. The 70 of Yates gets jumped. Oh, gosh! Oh, my goodness. The 5 of Ruben Rodas is jumped here tonight. Let's see. Let's replay one more time. Ruben Rodas is not happy. This guy cannot catch a break this season in the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. Here you have it. The 4 of Allison just junks him. My, oh my. Caleb Yates, he's dead. I believe those are teammates there, by the way, folks. So the 4 of Allison just junks his teammate right there, turns him, stuffs him into the wall, and the 5 of Rodas had no chance. Jump. So caution is out. They're going to head down pit road, burn another set of tires, folks. We're going to go HMS TV side by side, and we'll be right back. And we are back here at Old Atlanta in the Dentist Choice 225 on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Your race leader still Alex Anderson in that 67 machine. He has been quick. He's going to be tough to beat here tonight. Daniel Molnick's going to start to his outside. Big shout out though to our channel sponsors, Juicy Spider Studios. They're coming up into the Juicy Spider restart zone up here on your right. And don't forget harpoondesign.com as well. But the field is set. Pace truck is in. Green flag back in the air here at Old Atlanta. Good jump there from Alex Anderson in the 67 machine. Sam Hoff going to fall on the line into the second spot. 26 fans watching here, folks. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. World's #1 streaming service. Look out hard into the wall. Oh gosh, we got one way off pace. Let's see who that was. It's Chris Busch, folks. He is junk. The 91 of Chris Busch absolutely annihilates the infield wall. We're still clean and green. No, we got a battle for the race lead as Sam Hoff in the 00 looks to the inside of the 67 with Alex Anderson. Lap number 65 here tonight out of 150. Sam Hoff makes the pass. New race leader, 00, Sam Hoff. So it's been a little while since Hoff has been the point man, but he takes back the top spot here tonight. Moves Anderson into second, followed by Molnick's in third. Those have been the three dominating cars here lately. Don't count out Isaiah Watchers. He's had some speed here tonight, sitting in the 60 car in the fourth position. Make it third. Meanwhile, Hunter Sr. cruising around in that sixth position. He comes into the night second in the Superstar ARCA Cup Series points. Trying to make up some ground on Sam Hoff, but that is tough as Sam Hoff is leading the race right now. Dropping back, folks. Look at this man right here, the field filler, Thomas Spencer, up to the 11th spot. Somebody needs to junk him. Boy, if I was out there by the 3 car, Thomas Spencer, I would right hook him straight into the wall. The Fast Fred's number 3 Rentley machine, Thomas Spencer. Somebody needs to right hook him. We're on board here. Thomas Spencer from Long Beach, California. What does he have up his sleeve? Can he pull off another miracle top 10 finish? I don't think so. As we drop back in the field, Tim McBasketball sitting in the 22nd spot. This guy is not quick whatsoever, but he's rocking the pedigree number 93 machine. Tim McBasketball out of West Newbury, Massachusetts. He's here, folks. That's all you need to know about Tim McBasketball. He is here. Meanwhile, Nate Bogus in that 11 car. Got Dennis Choice on the car. Keep an eye on this man. He's not very quick, but it's a good-looking number 11 machine for Nate Bogus. Has the Dentist Choice on the car. Man, that might be one of the best cars in the field tonight. Drunken Spider in the chat says, let's go, JS. He's rooting for Juicy Spider Gaming's racing team. Looks like they're sitting, they got Hunter Sr. in the 8th position. He looks to be the top-running JS Motorsports car. With Sam Hoff, your race leader, though, trying to hold these guys off. And look at who is in the 3rd position. He must have overheard us earlier. I said Lillian was watching, and she is not going to put up with a back marker finish. So Dustin Coggin has put himself into the top 5 with the Riding Dirty 46 machine. Dustin Coggin looking to bring home a podium finish with that. We're almost halfway done here tonight in the Dentist Choice 225 with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. Sam Hoff, the point man. Let's drop back in the field a little bit and see what else we got going on. The Blockbuster 99 machine, Carl Cantonis out of Placentia, California, sitting in the 17th spot. Been an all right night for Carl. Not great at all, not bad at all. So sitting pretty. He's running pretty well in the points, though, I will say. I believe he's sitting in the top 5 and coming into this race in points. Oh, he gets a little loose there, almost junks it. Again, tire wear important here tonight at Old Atlanta. Track temp was 130 earlier. Let's check it out now. There you have it, 130 degrees on full track temp still. 1.5 mile speedway here at Old Atlanta. Good racing so far with Sam Hoff out front, folks. Be sure to click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. The world's #1 HMS TV. See what else we got going on. We jump up to the Harpoon Design Blimp Cam. Brantley Roden ripping it around in the blimp. Man, them are some good views with Sam Hoff out front trying to hold off Isaiah Waters. Got some hard racing there for the third position. Looks like Molnick's trying to find a way around Alex Anderson as we watch from the Harpoon Design Blimp Cam. Some beautiful views here around Old Atlanta with Sam Hoff out front trying to hold off Waters, Anderson, Molnick, and Coggin all in the top 5. Still clean and green here in the lap number 76 in the Dennis Choice 225. Checking the HMS TV quick time board. Donald Kite with the fastest lap of the session. Kite sitting in the 16th position, but he put down a scorcher earlier on, a 30.4 lap time. Folks, the name of the game tonight is saving those tires. One lap is not going to help you out very well. Good-looking cars here tonight on the world's #1 streaming service, HMS TV, as one gets loose off the corner there. Down the backstretch, that's Ryan Housen in the 98 car. Able to keep it straight there. Isaiah Waters goes back to that top line there, running all the way up by the fence. Going into lap number 79 in front of the sold-out crowd here at Old Atlanta. Wednesday night action here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Appreciate you folks tuning in. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're going to go HMS TV side by side, trying to work on a couple technical problems. Don't you go anywhere. back here, folks. Caution number 3 is out. Let's try to find what happened. Looks like Jordan Evans off the pace a little bit. Let's see if he was involved. I don't think he was. So let's try to find where the wreck is. I don't know, folks. No telling. My log never popped anything up. Caution came out for something. Let's see if this is it. Caution's already out there, so I have no clue, folks. There's literally nobody. So who knows? Caution's out for no reason at all. Anyways, Sam Hoff, your race leader, he's going to lead them into the pits. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, Hudson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. We're on lap number 86 out of 150. You're going to see the whole field head down pit road, and we will be right back. And we're back here at the Dentist's Choice 225, going into lap number 89. Our third caution of the night has ended as we're rolling into the Juicy Spider restart zone. Going to have about 60 or so laps remaining. These guys, they're still going to have to pit at least one more time. See how the cautions play out for them, but everybody's got fresh tires out there. Field is set. It's going to be Hoff on the outside, Watrous on the inside. Green flag back in the air. So Sam Hoff shoots out front here, going into lap number 90. Next time around, he is your race leader. Ryan Housen sitting in second here, side by side battling, making the pass on Isaiah Watrous. He's going to move Watrous into third, followed by Hunter Sr. and Daniel Mullins. Rounds out your top 5. Good racing here so far tonight. Been fairly clean. Looks like the draft isn't really too much of a factor here tonight at Old Atlanta, and I think that is key on how clean some of these races can be. As always, we appreciate you popping in here, spending your Wednesday night on the World TV. Sam Hoff dominating this race at the moment. He is your leader by about 0.2 of a second. Make it 3. Meanwhile, dropping back to the 20th position. Haven't seen much out of this guy, Dylan Lampy, in 20th. Let's hop on board. See why this 55 is so slow. Trying to look to the outside of Carl Cantonis in a battle for the 19th position. Meanwhile, going up a little bit, Jimmy Geikus in that 18 machine. iRock Vodka on the car. Look out for that 4 car of Tony Allison Jr. He is out here trying to junk some race cars tonight. Well, I tell you what, Tony junked his own teammate earlier on. Pretty impressive move, honestly, not going to lie. But yeah, the 70 of Caleb Gates was in front of him, and Tony said, not for long, bub. Flat out junked him. He was laughing about it, too, so definitely intentional. Looks like we got 15. Sam Hoff, still your race leader. He's the points leader. He's the race leader, trying to double dip here tonight. Max out his points volume and bring home the win. But don't count out that 67, though, of Alex Anderson. He has been in a rocket ship all night long. Definitely one of the Allison Jr. pulling up underneath the 14 of Nathan Fryer in a battle for what appears to be the 14 position. Eric Kep sitting in 10th out of Cincinnati, Ohio. In that 63 machine, ripping the top line. Let's hop on board. There, Kev is a 52, throws a slide job. Hard, clean racing here at Old Atlanta. Sam Hoff, your race leader. Alex Anderson in second. He has reeled him in, and he's on to the back bumper. Can Alex Anderson make a move to take back the race lead? Let's hop on Motorsports TV nose cam with Alex Anderson in the 67. Isn't out here to make friends. He's known for junking a guy or two, and let's see if he does it again with Sam Hoff out front. Alex Anderson wants to take over that top spot as he pulls up underneath the 00 of Hoff. Side-by-side battle for the race lead. Anderson on the inside, Hoff on the outside with the 98 of Houston behind them. But Sam Hoff out of Clarkston, Michigan, trying to bring home the win. About 52 or so laps left to go here tonight in the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. You're watching the Dentist's Choice 225, put on, I believe, by this guy right here. Take a look at this paint scheme as we take around the Juicy Spider drone cam. You're looking at the 11 of Nate Bogus, Dentist Choice on the car. Good looking paint scheme. It's not very fast, but it is looking good here tonight as he's trying to take over the 9th position in a battle with the 19 machine. chat, pulling for Dustin, who's sitting in the 4th spot right now. Boy, a great run from Dustin Coggin. He was not very quick early on. Well, he's figured it out because right now, folks, he is the 3rd hard charger on the board. He gained 14 spots since the start of this race. Sam Hoff still holding off the 67 of Anderson. Looks like Anderson might be a little bit faster, but he has to pick and choose his battles again. You don't want to roast your tires, but you also want to take over that top spot. So what is Anderson going to do? Still a long way to go in this one, but it looks like the pit strategy board is showing these guys pit 14 laps ago. So my guess is they're going to want to go down pit road here in probably 15 to 20 laps at the most. So around lap 115 would be my guess is when you're going to start seeing this green flag pit cycle start. Ruben Rodas in the chat says anyone but the 4. The 4 of Allison is what took out the 5 of Rodas, and we've got somebody off pace here. Oh no, it's Dustin Coggin. He is jumped. Lillian is not happy. She's going to be fighting somebody in the pits. Lillian Coggin has got her boxing gloves on. She is ready to fight. Who's she going to be fighting, folks? Let's rewind this. Who just took out Dustin? Somebody's about to get it. Uh-oh. I think I know who it is. Take a look. That was the 46. Did it to himself. Caution is out here, folks. Oh, no. Hunter Sr. might be involved. Let's see what happens. Oh, he junks him. It was intentional. That's intentional, folks. The 69 just flat out dumps the 16. Oh, my. Let's see this replay one more time here, folks. Take a look at what he did. Here it is. Slide job. Wham! Jump. There you have it, folks. Caution. Back out. So the Dennis Choice 225 with a Superstar ARCA Cup Series caution. Number 4, Sam Hoff, your race leader. He's probably going to take them all down pit road here, I would guess. But, hey, we're going to take a quick break, folks. Don't you worry. We're going HMS TV side by side. Might throw a quick ad up while we're waiting as well. So we will be right back. Drop a comment in the chat. Let us know what you think so far. We are back here at Old Atlanta, front row. Nothing has changed there. Sam Hoff on the outside, Alex Anderson on the inside. As the field is set, folks, we are ready to roll, and we're going to get back going green as the racers start to head towards the Juicy Spider restart zone here at Old Atlanta in front of a sold-out crowd. The pace truck is in. The fans are on their feet, off their seats. Green flag back in the air. Another good jump from Sam Hoff. Can Hoff hold on as he is the point man once again here tonight? Been a great night for this 00. Looks like we got a battle for the race lead here. Daniel Molnick's looking to the inside. We know Molnick has had the short run speed all night long. He is more willing to burn up some tires early in the run. Let's see how it plays out. Door-to-door battle for the race lead. We're on board with Sam Hoff on the high side. Molnick's down low in the mellow yellow 21 machine. I have taught Daniel Molnick everything he knows about trucking, but is it gonna convert into this Superstar ARCA Cup Series race at Old Atlanta? Ruben Rodas in the chat. He can confirm I have taught the 21 of Daniel Molnick everything he knows about trucking, but he's going to take over the top spot. Daniel Molnick, new race leader out front. Let's pull up the HMS TV lap leaderboard. Sam Hoff, 59 laps led so far. Daniel Molnick, 27. Alex Anderson, 11. Then we have Housen with 6, Waters with 5, and Ruben Rodas with 1. Well done, Ruben. We got some upset guys in the chat here. They are yelling at each other. Daniel Molnick still your race leader out front. Is Molnick's going to be able to hold on here tonight? Just 39, 40 laps left to go here. Superstar ARCA Cup Series action. The Dentist Choice 225 here tonight at Old Atlanta with the Superstar ARCA Cup Series. These guys are putting on a clinic out here. 31 cars made the call here tonight. Who's going to bring it home? Victory lane. Getting a little dicey in the back here, side-by-side race. We have Hunter Sr. in the 9th spot, trying to work back up to the front with Thomas Spencer, the field filler, sitting in the top 10. And joining me in the booth here, Ruben Rodas has junked it again, so here he is back in the booth. Ruben, how you doing?
Is this thing on?
Yes, it is.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Much better than you. You know, you had a good start to that race, and then it just all went downhill there fairly.
Yeah, I got a bit. I did go back and look at the pits. You might have thought that I spun it into the pits. Honestly, I thought I had it wrapped up. I was going to do like a pit road, like Dale went in the 500 pit road, kind of burnout type deal. And, they were like, hey, don't do that during the race. And that's what got me back there. And then I guess 2 teammates, something about the car. One guy got in the wrong car, and he was driving his car. They just ended up spinning each other right in front of me.
Yeah, looks like the 4 of Allison got in his teammate, the 7 Caleb Yates, and you had nowhere to go.
Yeah, it's kind of not the thing you want to see going about 170 miles per hour. just spins right in front of you. But car was fast. Felt good.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate, but right now, Daniel Molnix, you think he can hold off the 0-0 of Hoff? It looks like Molnix has had the short run speed all night long, but Hoff has been tough in these long runs.
Yeah, we were. That was kind of a big team point for Sam pushing this week to just kind of save the tires. And if you notice that first run, it was I guess him and I versus Isaiah and Daniel. And yeah, those guys definitely seemed like they were pushing the pace, but I mean, it was by the time they kind of fell off, it's time to pit again. But yeah, he's going to be tough. I mean, he's one of the best in the game at racing, not trucking, but racing.
Yeah, definitely good at racing, but man, I tell you what, he's one of the worst truckers I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean, maybe do us a favor and just take it back to the truck now. Maybe give Isaiah a win here. That'd be cool.
It's good to see Isaiah. He's been involved in his fair share of wrecks this season so far, so it'd be good to see him, but he just gets into the wall and he's dropping like a rock.
Yeah, that wall, he's been pushing that high line the whole race, and I mean, he's brave for it, but he's definitely moving. Another guy too, I guess he's kind of been back sixth or seventh, 6, 7, I guess. Is that Housen fella? He's definitely saving. He's a little off pace, but he's just saving hard.
Absolutely. Looks like the stream might be skipping some frames occasionally here, trying to figure out what the problem is. But nonetheless, we will continue on with Daniel Molnix, your race leader, Alex Anderson, followed by Hoff, Johnson, and Housen. Who do you think's going to bring home this win, though? Who would you pick to win?
I've seen it several times, and if those top three stay the same, I think Alex Anderson finds a way to get it done. I mean, he's got a take no prisoners kind of approach. I mean, we've seen him several times.
Oh, no.
Spin his teammate, knock Sam.
Yeah, 1 second here, folks. Uh-oh. I just tried to unplug a monitor in it. Okay, there we go. We're good. Stream went down for a second. We are good. I was trying to cut off some resources. Something's going on with my computer. We're good for now. We're still clean and green. Daniel Molnix, the race leader, but Alex Anderson right.
Now, I know it's a little bit far back, and I got to take the little wins that I can get. You're up in the booth. How loud was the crowd when I brought home that Heat 2 win?
Oh, man, they were pumped up. Honestly, there were beer cans being thrown out on the track. You would have thought you just won the Daytona 500.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it felt good. But, one thing about me, when I have a fast car, I'm not going to finish.
Yeah, and and honestly, so after that wreck, you were definitely a fan favorite here tonight, and I saw a little kid giving the 4 car the finger.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I think maybe Tony Allison becomes the new most unpopular driver, wrecking a fan favorite. Because Anderson's going low here. He's ready to go.
Well, here it comes. Looks like he's going to, is he going to push the issue? Throws the slide job. Yes, sir. New race leader, Alex Anderson, as he throws it sideways. That was close.
Yeah, that's going to heat him up quick. Not what he wanted to do.
Yeah, well, there's 2 ways to look at that, though. Staying side by side for multiple laps is going to hurt your tires as well. So it's kind of it kind of begs to question, are you better off just throwing that haymaker slide job, burning it up, making the pass quick?
Just holding them wrong.
Or just staying side by side. But here comes Molnix, though, onto the inside.
Yeah, if you go back to Michigan, remember these guys had that incident late in that race, so I bet there's no love lost there.
Absolutely. Still 29 laps left to go. I don't think Molnix is sweating it too much yet, but if if this race is staying the same here in about 20 laps, you might be seeing the 21 be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, I kind of missed a little bit, but do you think they'll have to pit again here? I think we were able to go about 30-ish, 35-ish.
Yeah, they will have to pit if you can only go 35 laps because we've already gone 18 laps, still 28 to go.
Oh, yeah, they're going to have to, I believe, come in one more time late.
21.
I wonder who takes that undercut.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see. The midpoint would be about lap 20 or so. So who's going to maybe try to undercut? What are you thinking here?
Oh,
wow.
There goes. Yeah, I don't think those 2 guys are happy with each other right now.
Not at all. Now, what do you think the strategy is here? Do you stay out long and maybe get 2 tires or maybe undercut, get 4? It'd be kind of a tough
I mean,
goal.
we've been so, I guess 18, and when you come, you'd be about 25 laps in. I don't think it's a bad strategy, but you gotta hope there's no caution. You gotta pray there's no caution, because these guys are
How
gonna be
we
hockeyed
doing?
down probably a second.
Oh, and joining us in the booth, popping over from the GLSR Mr. Video Truck Series, Christian Taylor. Christian, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Blake, and I'm going to slide a note over to you in the booth there. Check that out. But we're over at Rockingham in the GLSR Mr. Radiator Truck Series, watching some. Currently, they're in the pit cycle, and some tight racing over there, sliding all around. You know how Rockingham eats those tires.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we mentioned it a minute ago. The stream just randomly started freezing about 10 laps ago, so I'm not sure what's going on. My screen's been freezing too, so something weird's going on, but we're just going to have to power through it. Nothing really
Sam
else
got
we
the
can
wall
do,
there.
guys.
All right.
But yeah, who's winning the GLSR Mr. Radiator Truck Series right now, Christian?
Well, right now, Chad White is leading, but don't let that fool you. He's just not pitted yet. It's definitely going to be one of those races where it's going to come down to the pit cycle, and you have Justin Bondurant, who I believe has pitted. Yes, he has. And you have Colin Fambro, Rooster running in 4th place, and Sam Brochu running in 5th. I think based off the pit strategies, though, it's going to come down between Rooster or Sam.
Yeah, Sam seems like he wins about every week over there, but definitely going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Maybe Rooster can steal one from him.
Yeah, we just got to keep an eye on that. It's going to be one. Let's see. They are on lap. Let me get this pulled up so I can tell you accurate information.
If you go back
They're on lap 108, 150, so that race is coming.